Hello everyone, welcome back to another Aviation Master live stream. Today we're going to be doing a flight from San Francisco over to Palm Springs. It's going to be like a 1 hour 10-minute flight around. So I don't think it's going to be too long before we can be on the ground. So let's just get started. Let's check audio. Okay, that's fine. Let's start up the plane. Time to battery 1 and 2 on. External power is on. Hold on, let me lower the volume here. Okay. Let's get the adheres aligned. Let's do that. Yes, there we go. Now we can go do the PFD, the ND. Let's get the brightness up for the display screens. Werner de Bronze, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. Engine page. And we are nearly done. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna get the fuel loaded. Okay, charts. I usually save my flight plans here because it's easier to access them from here. So, okay, Ksfo KPSP here. This is like an old flight plan from like January, but I still use it to this day, which is fine. Anyways, it's gonna be. I was checking the fuel, so it's gonna be 5.7. Let's get the ToLiss ISCS in a second here. There we go. And I'm gonna load in. I usually load in a lot more than what I'm supposed to have. So in this case, we're supposed to load in 5.7, but you know what? Let's just load in 7. 1,215. No, actually, let's do 1,700 for the aft cargo. 112 passengers. There we go. And let's apply the load settings for both. We have 7,000. Check that's 7,000 kilograms of fuel on board. And okay, cruise supply on. We can now turn on the fuel pumps. This is how I usually do it. Make sure the radio panels are on as well. Let's get the brightness up for the MCDU. There we go. And I'm going to adjust some things here in the transponder panel. There we go, above mode, and we're going to leave that on standby for now. So yeah, let's start getting the MCDU working. KSPO, SFO, oh my god, I can't speak today. KPSP. And, okay, I think it was version 9811 for flight number. Yeah, there we go. 9811. Oops. 9811. And let's do a cost index of 2.5. That's fine. I think cruise flight level 370. Yes. Okay. 370. Let's align the IRS. Let's check our zero fuel weight. And our block fuel is obviously 7, but we're gonna check these. Okay, so 54.9 and 29.6. Hold on. Yeah, 29.6. Block is just 7, and we can go to flight plan, KSFO, departure. I think it was 1, right? Let me just check though. That's in this part. And stick for departure, lotion, transition. That's a SID. So yeah. And stick 4 and lotion. Okay, flight plan. Okay, let's see. I don't think we have many waypoints. We just have direct to Klazen and then Sizzler 3 arrival into runway 31 left. So we can do that on our nav. So Klazen, gotta make sure we got that. second. Here we go. Nice. Okay, sorry about that. I got that fixed. Amazing days. Welcome to the stream. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. We can continue with the flight plan. Flight plan discontinuity. We're gonna clear that. KPSP arrival RNAV 31 left. Y is fine. We can do Sizzler 3. We don't have any vias or transitions for that. We can just go clear, and maybe there's a manual down here, possibly. Yes, there is. So we're gonna clear that and the discontinuity because we don't want that. Now let's check that the flight plan is working fine. There's nothing left to clear. Okay. Now let's check the perf page. Let's enter the departure details. Performance departure details 134, 134, 138, and it's going to be down 0.1 for the trim. Okay. And 138. Nice. And 1 down 0.1. Okay, that's set. I'm going to set cruise now on the FCU. Which is 37,000 feet. Run a few tests. Engine fire. APU. Engine 1. Engine 2. Okay. I'm gonna get the ATIS so that we can enter the QNH. Nice. And it's Ksfo next, and ATIS is gonna be 135.45. There we go. We already got that. Altimeter 305. Yeah, 3005. There we go. And let's see. 1018 for the standby. Okay, there. Nice. Let's go back to 3005, and that's set on both. Forgot to turn these on. Seatbelt signs and emergency lights are armed. That is good. We don't need any dome lights for the moment. You know what? Let's just leave them on dim. And we're not doing an annunciator. So I think, yeah, bright is better, because or else I won't be actually able to see the lights. But anyways, cabin door is unlocked. I'm gonna leave that open for a sec. I'm gonna call the better pushback guy so that we can push out of here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, nice. And now is where we start the APU. You know what? Let's just close this door and arm it. We are ready. Let's let that guy come in. Maybe my mic volume is too low. I think it is a little bit too low, so we're gonna raise it up a little bit. Maybe that's better. Okay, yeah, that's better. That should be better.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, let's check the APU page. Okay, yeah, flap open. I'm gonna reach that, let that reach 95% N1, and that'll be good for the APU bleed, so that we can completely start up the APU. Okay, let me just kill the parking brake there. Oh, I think that was a bad moment too. I forgot the guy on the pushback was there. We'll just do it when he's done. I think we can just do that.
So connected and bypass and inserted. Release parking brake.
Just in time. APU bleed on, external power off, and we're currently There we go. Parking brake released, and the gate is going away.
Starting for stack. And you may start engines.
Okay, RS alignment in 1 minute. Okay, doors closed and armed. So we are ready. We're ready to go. Nice. I'm just gonna let RS to finish aligning while we push back here, and then I'll start up the engines. It's a nice sunset in California. Where I live, it's already nighttime, so it's not really like this. Okay, IRS has been aligned. Plan was checked. Performance was set. Okay, engine page. There we go. Ignition start. Gonna leave that for a couple seconds before starting up. We'll see the window view. Should be a nice sunrise departure. Whoops. Views are looking pretty nice. Hopefully that's plane decides to behave this time. Engine 2 start. We're gonna see the N2 rising there. Very nice. Okay. Well, now let's listen to the startup. The Real Hats, welcome to the stream. Very nice to have you here. It's been a long time since I've actually done an X-Plane stream properly. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so engine 1 should finish starting up. There we go, available. Now let's wait for the pushback guy to finish so we can start
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay. What engines are those?
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
For what it seems, we've got the IAE V2500s on. We can verify that here. Aircraft configuration. Where was it that I checked? Somewhere. I don't remember where you check the engine types. But I am pretty sure we have the IAE engines, because I think that's what the livery said. Somewhere, yeah. The A319 uses CFM 56, and it also uses IAE V2500s, which are, I believe, the ones we're using right now. Or we're using CFMs, I don't know. No, we're not using CFMs, definitely. These are like too small.
Bike capstan has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Engine 1 can start up now. Hold on, I think we have a view for that. Seems like. Let's wait for those engines to start up, and we should be good to go for taxi to runway 01 right. It's gonna be a little bit awkward of a turn here. No, too small. Yeah, exactly, that's what I said. It's probably IAEs. Generators are working, no faulty lights available, so we can shut down the APU there. Engine 1 norm, arm the spoilers, flaps 1, if you might want to see that. Beautiful. Okay, taxi lights can be turned on. Other than that, okay, strobe lights to auto, so that they're in like the standby position. We can turn them on once we're on the runway. And okay, now that we set the flaps, already armed the speed brakes. Auto brakes can go to mats, and I think that's it. I think we're ready to taxi. So takeoff config here, cabin checked. Yes, sir. We're ready to go. Parking brake off. Always happens. Let's get the speed up a little bit. Nice. Very nice looking weather today. Nice to fly. Rolling out here, we gotta watch out. We gotta make sure that we're turning the right direction. There we go. We're heading over to 01 right, which is the one on the far right. I think we have 01 left over to our left hand side, so yeah, I think we can take this taxiway. It's closer, so we don't have to like cross over there on the holding point. Nice. That was a little bit aggressive on those rudder inputs. We want to keep it light. Very nice. Okay, APU is off, and we are off as well to Palm Springs. Okay, it's gonna be a Toga departure. Packs off. Did it say packs off? Okay, let's go here. Loading performance. Whoops, no, active. Toga packs off. Okay, yeah, we're not leaving the APU on. We can just go packs off and turn them on when we depart off of San Francisco. Let me tell you, I've done this flight before, and it is very, very scenic. Like, the departure is super, like, awesome. I think 10 miles of the departure has very, very good scenery, and once we get onto cruise, the view from the mountains of the ortho that we have is beautiful. It's like literally one of the best flights. So I think we can cross there. We should be able. Okay, and now we can turn here, slight turn to the left, very nice. We can taxi over to 1 right. Cross runway 1 left, enter the runway turn off lights on, strobes on, nose lights to take off, landing lights can be turned on now, we don't need the wing lights for now, at least. Cabin, prepare for departure. Okay. I think the only thing we have left to do now is turn the packs off here. TARA on the transponder. And let's make the turn. Okay. Let's stop right here. Nice. Okay, let's verify. Yes, we're good to go. Packs are off, and auto brake mask, signs on, cabin ready, spoilers armed, flaps takeoff config normal. Barometer is set correctly, and yeah, I think we're good. We're good for takeoff. So let's get rolling. Parking brake is off now. Chrono starts, and we're gonna go 40% and 1. And Mantoga SRS auto thrust blue checked. Feels very, very nice to fly again on that plane. 80 knots. 100 neutral. Approaching V1 here. V1 rotates. Nice. Positive rate. Gear up. Virgin America knows all the places you want to be. Fly away with me. Fly with me. Yeah. The best part. I like the landing better. Let's wait for S. Flapper traction speed. Oh my god, the city lights are starting to be turned on there. The late afternoon departure. Beautiful. Let's pitch down a little bit here, make your turn a little bit more sharp, and we're gonna go flaps up once we reach that speed. I think it's about 187 knots or 190 possibly. Flaps up, and we're gonna go lever climb here. Very nice. Autopilot 1 can be set to on. Packs on. Runway turn off. Nose lights can be turned off. I'm going to leave landing lights on until 10,000 feet. Let's start our climb. We should be making a U-turn, basically, because Palm Springs is not headed towards Seattle. It's headed towards LA. Very nice, and the mic actually is not buggy and stupid like it always is. So I told you it was going to be a scenic departure. Check out the view from here. It just gets better. Let's go. Let's head over to Palm Springs. I think we're gonna make that turn there. QNH standard on 18,000 feet. 407 miles distance left. Estimated fuel on board. We have 6,600 kilograms. So we should be good. And we're using Streamlabs today, so I mean, if anyone subscribes or does anything, you know, we got those alerts. So that's very nice. Alright, we're finishing off our turn here. Does anyone have any music suggestions? Like good music suggestions? We can put on any suggestions you guys want. There we go. Nice. The dub. Out CST, that means that we're going to be holding 10,000 until the next waypoint. That's just like a temporary altitude hold. The beauty of California, that's San Francisco down there. Very, very nice. Custom scenery. Highly recommended, Mr. Eds. And we are approaching 10,000 feet. Seatbelt signs can come off, and we can level off here. Animal Crossing vibes, yes. There we go. We're on 10,000 at about, yeah, we can just turn these off. Go to the off position. Seatbelt signs off, and we can select that. Like, really can't talk today, like I swear. We can let them begin their service. I like these flying vibes. Very nice. Next time we might actually go on the network and do some actual ATC, because that's more fun, you know? It's more fun to do ATC, it's more realistic as well. Let's put on some, maybe some lo-fi, let's see. BRB, alright. Okay, HHD music. This one has some very, very good lo-fi. Stream safe lo-fi. Let me just grab the playlist here. And announcements. Nice. Let's get that working. Yes, open Spotify. And there we go. Okay, now we've got the ads, we're gonna mute those. But we're gonna start playing some nice music after that. FPS is just getting better. Very nice. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that. Hold on. Very nice sunset vibes. And there's a little bit of haze over the horizon there. So that's pretty cool. Let's continue on to Palm Springs. There we go. Nice. We've got the lo-fi playing in the background. Now, we are climbing to 37,000 feet, flight level 370. Nice. Here we go. Some nice buildings. Probably part of the San Francisco scenery thing. And we're off. Gonna wait for that 18,000 feet mark. There we go, coming up on 16,000. There we go, nearly 17,000 now. Alright. Alright, 18,000 feet, barometric pressure to standard. Also on the standby, altimeter. So let's continue on. We're about 10 minutes in to the flight. Right, 19,300 feet. Forgot the weather radar stuff. We can set that. And let's check that everything else is good to go as well. Nice. We don't have a custom cabin here. Hold on, that's armed. Let's unlock the cockpit door. But so yeah, cabin tour would basically be a little bit useless because it's just default ToLiss textures. Nice. Very, very good scenery coming up. check the Palm Springs airport information. Elevation 477 AMSL, ATIS 118.25, Unicom ground 121.9er, tower 119.7, and none of the runways have ILS. And supposedly, right now, the altimeter, well, not right now, because it says updated 2021-11-22, and today is 22nd of November. However, it may not be accurate to the minute. So it's supposedly altimeter 3007, but I don't know if it's actually altimeter 3007 right now. For that, we'd have to check the METAR, which we will do upon landing. Alright. Sun's coming down already. So the scenery looks a little bit more vague. Would be a lot better if there was more lighting. Scenery, reloading, clouds.
This is Ice-T. Stone Cold Steve Austin again.
Alright. We're gonna mute the ads so that we don't get striked, of course. Coming up on 30,000 nearly, so that's very nice. And everything is set for cruise. I really don't know what to do during cruise. That's like the hardest part of streaming a flight. Talking about something during the cruise part of the flight, so unless there's like a lot of people chatting, that'd be easier. We've got the chemtrails, we can check them out again. Looks very, very nice, to be honest. A little bit of wind here. 29 knots to well, to the north technically, but to our east. Wind's coming in from the south apparently, so like from over there. Well, not from the south. Well, I mean, you could say they're coming from the south, but like whatever. Should do the Paro approach another time. That was very, very fun to do when I got to do that on stream as well. That was fun. Alright, frames are looking very, very smooth. Of course, because we're cruising 31,000 feet, nearly. Flight level 370 is our target altitude. And I have to check out the Palm Springs target altitude, by the way. I always just do like 2,000 or something, but I think we can do 2,900 for the approach. Although that's a little bit too high, we could do 2,000 possibly, because I always set the altitude of the last waypoint for descent so that it knows when to do it. Like basically VNAV does its job. So yeah. That was very, very strong movement from the winds, for sure. Having a little bit of turbulence here. Nice looking window view. We have some haze down there, then the mountains, like a little river there. Then the ocean. The sun's looking nice as well. We could take a screenshot of this. Looks very nice. It's picture worthy. Have about 310 miles, so we've gone around 100 miles of distance. I think we have around 35 minutes left until descent. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Textures on the ToLiss look very nice as well. Maybe we could take a little screenshot. Like, I like taking screenshots of the ToLiss cockpit, especially when there's like sunsets. Looks very, very nice. This is a very, very good time to do that. Let's see, I think I like this angle. We should get a little bit creative there. That's a good angle as well. Kind of want to make the fact that I'm trying to find angles that make the graphics of X-Plane stand out a little bit more. Maybe this looks nice. We could take it from like this side. That looks nice. Maybe I can get a new wallpaper with these. I think that's cloud art doing its thing. Some mountains down there. Okay, audio is fine. That's good. I always try to check the audio to make sure it is good. We're nearly at 37,000 now, actually. We have like, I don't know, 1,700 feet remaining, so that's nice. About 20 minutes in since departure. Only about 290 miles left until Palm Springs. So not too much time. You could say 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes till descent, or possibly. Let's check how many miles away we are from top of descent. We haven't even reached top of climb yet, so top of descent is in about 100 and, you could say 120, 130 miles. Wait, no, not 120, 130 to 140, I'd say. That's my estimate. Okay. Right, nice. I think this is also used for chrono. I think it's like a backup chrono. And use that to check the tire pressure. I mean the brake pressure, not the tires, the brakes. And they're apparently fine. clouds are looking pretty nice, to be honest. And they're not really killing our frames too much. I mean, frames are really good right now, so. Okay, about 55. Now the winds are going to get a little bit more intense here. We're about to reach top of descent here, 37,000 feet. We've reached our cruising altitude. That's awesome. But the thing about that is that there's going to be a lot of turbulence because we're at high altitude. We have winds coming in from our east. Realistically, over there is the north. So if we went more up north, they're coming in from the south. Because right now we're heading east. Well, we're actually not heading east, we're heading south. Because, alright, we're over the mountain ranges. And I believe, okay, so if we're heading that way, then Palm Springs is south. And LA is, I think it's east, more east. Yeah, it's definitely, no, it's not more east, it's more west than Palm Springs. So yeah. Very nice looking weather. Flying is really awesome. Okay, we're kind of fighting the winds here. Kind of tilted a little bit. But there's not that much turbulence, to be honest, so. Forgot about the low 5 for a second. Nice clouds. Scenery basically unviewable. Unless you like go to the outside, but like not even. Because the sun is already setting, so you can barely see it anymore. Now it's just a bunch of haze and clouds. Okay, let's check. Less than 120 miles, so I'd say 15 to 20 minutes left until top of descent. $15 to $25. Let's make that a little bit more reasonable. Dang. looks like the sun is like bright on the FCU, but like if you see like further on the horizon, it looks very dark. There's some nice night lights down there, I guess. So I guess we're gonna land at night today. Basically nighttime. Now we're making the turn on Lotion, Lima, Oscar, Sierra, Hotel November. I love it when like to take outside shots of the A319 turning. Looks quite nice. Still got about the same amount of wind, so I think we're gonna have a stable to mid turbulent flight. I don't think it's gonna be too turbulent. It's just regular winds from cruise. We're on Lotion. Oh wait. We've passed Lotion, and now we're gonna head towards Klazen. Time, okay, nice. I don't know how high the lo-fi, like the volume of the lo-fi is compared to me. So hopefully it's not that high. I'm gonna check real quick. In my opinion, it's a little bit higher than usual, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. There we go. That should be more reasonable. Nice. There we go. Now that it's starting to get pretty late, we're gonna turn up the lighting, overhead integrity. You know what? Let's turn off the dome lights so that we can have that like kind of chill feeling, just the cockpit lighting. That would be nice. And we're already coming up upon Klazen here. 40 miles, 60 miles, okay, yes. Within 80 miles we have top of descent, so I think it's gonna take about 10 minutes. That's my estimate. That's what I estimate. Whatever, I missed both of them. It's weird that that plane had this, like, that thing where it, like, looks super light on the bottom when there's like a sunset. It happens a lot to me. Klazen within 10 miles, I think it's about 7.5 miles out approximately. And for the Arnav arrival, I'm actually going to pull up a chart here. Maybe viewable to you guys. Let's see. Arnav 31. Hold on, actually, let's go to Skype. I'm gonna get Navigrav afterwards. It's just that after months of flying and not getting Navigrav, I forgot. So let's see, KPSP, Palm Springs International. You can check that out. Where is it? I thought I just saw it. KLAS. And that's Ontario. I think we got a turn here. Palm Springs. And let's see, airport diagram. Okay, we're taking the RNP Arnav Y31 left. And yes, it is indeed chart. Let's see if we can add a source for the chart. I think that's possible. Image. Well, we could just do window capture. Basically. Well, it doesn't matter. I still have it up here, so we're fine. Okay, so it's gonna be coming in from we're coming in from the north. And, hold on, let me just locate the airport here. Just stopped 2900 and authorization required. Okay, so yeah, we have, like, in a real life procedure, you need authorization to continue from GSOC here. And 31 left is the runway from the other side. It's actually the runway from the... We're gonna make like a little U-turn and land on 31 left. If that's what I'm assuming we're gonna do. In terms of altitudes, we have all of those on the MCDU, so there's no need for anything. I've got the real sunset vibes. We can take pictures. The textures literally like highlight the plane, basically. Wish I could see the ocean, but that bright light thing. Only at night. Let's see, let's close that, and also close that. Nice. 25%. Okay, yeah, that's fine. About an hour ago. That's okay. 37,000 and coming up upon descent in, I think it's within 60 miles now, or 40 maybe even. Yeah, it's within 40 miles. Coming up, top of descent, almost 30 miles now. We're actually getting really close. So I'm going to enter the destination data so yeah, I'm kind of getting ahead a little bit here to enter the desk data. Let's look up Matar. Hold on, I think there's like a Spotify ad. Yeah, there is. Let's mute that. KPSP Matar, and let's pick that up. Aviation Data Digital Service. Aviation Digital Data Service. Yeah, messed that up. There we go. And temperature 25, right? Negative 5.6, that's dew point. It's really low. Altimeter 3002. Of course, it wasn't relevant to that time. Well, maybe it is. QNH is 3002. Temperature 25 I saw, so that's pretty warm. 10 or more miles of visibility, and it doesn't report winds. Well, it says 40 degrees at 4 knots, so coming in from the northeast, 40 degrees at 4 knots, so I think we can just do that. 40 degrees, 4 knots, 0 for 0 at 4. MDA, we can just do 300 for minimums. That's fine. By 300, we should have enough visibility. Nice. Getting a little bit closer here. Ah, nice. Within 20 miles, top of the descent is coming. 36 minutes in. Alright, let's see terrain radar. If we're getting any information. Here we go. We can turn that off. I don't think we need it. Okay, coming up upon 15 miles. We're going up Mach 0.78. So yeah. At about 5 or 10 miles, I'll adjust the altitude so that it's the one that we're supposed to descend to. I'm gonna set 2,900 initially, and I think we're gonna go visual from there, from 2,900 feet. So that is very nice. I think it's almost within 10 miles. Nearly within. We should see it there any second. There it is. Top of descent. Coming very, very, very close there. Let's see the following waypoints to see if we should just descend now. Which we could. But I don't think it's necessary. We can just descend when top of descent tells us to. It's gonna be, yeah, you know what, we're just gonna set it now. We're almost at 5 miles, so we're gonna do 2,900 feet and wait, 3,000, and let's do that. There we go. Nice. Now we can start descending once we reach top of descent, which is very, very soon. I think it's like the sun's glare or something that causes that thing to happen. It's really weird. Here we go. Let the passengers know that we're descending soon. And let's get it. Time to descend to Palm Springs International Airport. Amazing stream so far. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. Descent time. See an airport there. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that might be Big Bear Airport. I don't really know where we are. It could be. I'm not sure. Given our rate of descent, it might be Big Bear. So, I'll actually check the airports. And near us, well, it's not really telling us. I mean, it's probably because it's just behind us too much. Let's just get back to constraints and continue with our descent. It's going to be a nighttime landing, and it's going to be an RNAV, so it's going to be a little bit challenging for me because I have no visibility. Basically, because, you know, basically descending to the mountains. And is also visual, so there's not, I don't even have a localizer, so I have to do that. A lot of these on my own. Alright, our destination data has been set. Let's check that everything has been put in. Oops. Got 300225, 040 at 4, transition flight level 180 via approach 135, landing config full course. So that's already set. MTA 300, everything's looking good. 300 feet above the ground, not AMSL. Go. I'm gonna use the command things on the server. Forgot to claim that thing. There we go. Now let's focus back on the approach. I wonder what airport that is. Seems like we're approaching some city areas, probably nearby. We're idle on the thrust. Well, it says here that we're on full power still, but here it says that we're on 45% and 45.3. So I don't know that if that's accurate. But whatever, we're just letting auto throttle do its job. Alright. Nice. And flight level 230 coming up on Sizzler here. So we're going to continue on that. Let's keep on going here. Nice. Descent is looking very, very nice. There's some cool looking lighting. I think I have a mod for my lights. Hold on. I should definitely link this stuff. Let's see. Okay. That's Bling 11, resources, plugins, and fly with Lua, scripts. I've got lighting correction, which is very, very good. Epic gambling moment for sure. That was a very, very lucky draw, by the way. Can you believe? Like, what are the odds of me getting a 1 and 1 and my opponent getting a freaking 1 and 1? Like, that's ridiculous. Nice. Let's continue on that descent. Looking very, very smooth. 112 miles out, and we have 4,600 estimated fuel on board. It says 44, whatever, 4.3, which is 4,300 kilograms. So we're good, and we should be on the ground. My estimate about maybe 15, 20, but we'll see. I did this flight earlier, and it worked. It worked very well. So I think it was about an hour and 5. There we go. Insane luck. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, imagine getting a freaking 1 and 1. The opponent gets a 1 and 1. Like, that's dumb. Like, I seriously got really lucky on betting those 40 Aviation Master coins on that. I'm very happy I didn't lose anything, because that would have been dumb as well. Okay, and I think, yeah, I think we're going to continue descending there. You predict a very smooth landing here. Call it first. I hope. I mean, nighttime landings aren't my specialty, but hopefully we get a butter. This looks nice. We'll screenshot it. Now the ads. Of course I have to mute the ads. There we go. I think we can turn our wing lights on. Well, what for, honestly? Like, I'm just gonna turn them on below 10K. Because turning them on now is pretty pointless. Because it won't do anything, really. So... keep going. I think we are holding 23,000 and now we're descending back down. You're so close to 10K. Yeah, you're really close to the 10K coins, dude. I think 16,000 is the next one, and I think we're holding 16,000 until Fern, and that's in like 60 miles, so we don't have to worry about that for now. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know like how low I'm at, like in terms of the mountains, because there are lots of mountains on this approach for sure. But the waypoints are there to hold us, and so that we don't crash, luckily. So yeah. Continue on, and this, yeah, we're gonna go down to 16,000 by, yeah, 15 miles, first hit up in 10, and Zuki on 15. I don't want to play rock, paper, scissors though, because like the thing, like it's actually a lower chance. Like dice is your best bet if you want to win something. Like every other game is just bad. It's just the roulette thing, and then rock, paper, scissors, and then dice. Dice is the best, obviously, unless you had like a 1-in-1 like me. There we go, 18,000 feet. We might have to go standard on that barrel soon. I got acceptable Cessna landing at night. You can butter this airplane for sure. Thank you for that motivation. I hope I do, and I don't crash, you know, because we gotta hold 16,000 for sure here because we're approaching the mountain range area. I don't know how steep of a descent it is. 14,000 and then 11,000 and 9,000. I don't know. We'll be over flying the airport. Like, it's gonna be to our right. We're gonna make like the U-turn thing. Obviously. I'm not playing anything about that gambling thing until the hour timeout of the, what's it called? The dice thing? I'm not gonna do anything with my coins. I'm really close to 5,000. Alright, standard 3002. Alright, we're normal barometer right now. And it's gonna be 1017, so we're gonna set that in standby as well. Nice. Let's keep going. 2,900 feet. And I think we're gonna hold 16,000 here until after Biddy. So we've got enough time for sure, and everything's good. Let the cabin crew know that we have to prepare for landing. Because we definitely have enough time for our arrival, which is in 60, oh yeah, nice, 69 miles, let's go. Ah, no, it's 68 miles now. It was the funny number for a second. We're at 64% and 1. So far, so good. The approach is looking really smooth as well. We don't have too much wind, luckily. I mean, the plane's looking really stable, despite the 24 knot freaking, I don't know, headwind. It's not really a headwind, it's like in between the two of them. In between. Right. Let's keep going. Alright, we're coming on Betty here. We keep descending there, that's the descent dot, and then down to Moron, 20, that's 40 miles, Fernan. Then the airport, we're gonna overfly it apparently, 9,000, and we're gonna make the U-turn. Apparently it's gonna be a long U-turn, cause like, dang. $2,900 feet, it's gonna be a steep descent, holy crap, for sure. I think I've done this approach before. It's better at daytime. At nighttime it's not that good, because you know it's very good to have visual reference with the ground for this. Let's get back to the 10-mile range while we continue descending. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Should I gamble? I don't know. I want to get 5,000 coins, but all the other games are like very risky. Okay, I'm gonna try out the roulette thing. Roulette, amount 40, hopefully I win back. Well, I mean, roulette doesn't even give you that much anyway. Let's see if I won. I lost. God damn it. I hate this game. There it is. Now we're descending to 14,000 feet. What's even the point of gambling? Like, it's not even gonna give you that much. I mean, the roulette thing. Cause with rock paper scissors, at least you have a better chance of winning more. While on roulette, there's like no option. Basically, it's just luck. So that's why we call it gambling. There we go. We're descending. VDEF. Yeah, we're not turning on the landing systems. I am 100% sure that that is Palm Springs Airport. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is the airport. So we wait for the city to load up. We're gonna do the turn thing, and we're gonna fly around the mountain and land in runway 31 left. About 46 miles. We definitely have enough fuel. And we are not holding 14,000. We're gonna go straight down. Let's go. Best moment coming up for sure. Like, literally my favorite part of the flight is landing. And now we're starting the actual thing. Approach mode has been activated. Automatically, of course. Throttle has been idled. I think we're gonna go down to 200 knots. About that. Let's continue on. Gotta keep descending here. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Oh my god. The stream is back. The stream is back. for a second it literally like disconnected the stream for whatever reason. We're gonna have to go spoilers here. Want to descend, get that speed down. Okay, stream performance is looking good. That's weird that it just randomly disconnected out of nowhere. It's dumb. Streamlabs, I guess. And we're down to 200 knots. On that, let's not let the engines. Okay, there we go. Nice little. I thought my Wi-Fi died. No, it was my stream for whatever reason, but it's back up. That was dumb. Very, very dumb. At least it did not crash. Yes, of course, it didn't crash. Have Streamlabs was running properly, so. Let's go. So, okay, it's this view. That's the airport right there. That's the airport, and now we have to make the turn. We're supposed to be going below 10,000 right now, and I think it's going to be a very, very, very steep descent. Well, it's not going to be too steep, but it's going to be a little bit steep, so we're going to have to need the speed brakes. For sure. Okay, below 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs can come on. Got the wing lights on as well. Landing lights. Whoops. There we go. And down to descend to Palm Springs. We are ready. Cabin. There we go. You can hear the flight announcements. Now we're gonna go a little bit steep. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little bit steep because it says 4,000 plus here, and it's gonna be lower here, of course. So I might get flaps 1 down by 5,000 feet. Around that seems reasonable to me, for sure. In my opinion, we should be a lot lower right now than we are currently, but whatever. That's the flight plan. And now we're coming down on descent. Okay, we're not going to turn on landing systems, approach mode, none of that. Descent, there we go. Now we're definitely going to want to use some speed brakes. I'm going to open half should work. Let's get going. It's going to be, I don't know about the mountains. What if we, let's see, night vision goggles. That's not gonna do anything, okay. Whatever, terrain radar. GPWS is on just in case. We should be fine here. I think I see, maybe the mountains aren't too high, so I think we're good. Okay. Forgot the music, of course. There we go. The music is set. Nice. Let's get descending down to there we go. Flaps 1. I'm gonna go flaps 1 a little bit higher here because we want to start descending for real this time. Full on those spoilers. I don't know, we might get some GPWS warning sounds. We've got our lights set. We've got our cabin ready for landing. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's continue on. 6,400 feet. Still doesn't do anything. Gotta lower that speed a little bit. 1,600 feet per minute, flaps 2. We're gonna go to the limit here because we want to make sure we're down safely at a reasonable speed, of course. 5,800 feet. Gotta be careful there. We might get some GPWS warnings, to be honest. Flying straight towards the mountains, and we're going to make the turn here. Of course. There we go, we're making the turn now towards Palm Springs. I think that turn is way too far. I think I can take manual control here, just in case. Okay, I have control of the aircraft now. Raise elevation a little bit so that we lower our speed. We're gonna go toga here so that we don't stall. There we go, now we can get back. There we go. We're doing this manually. Okay. Nah. Idle. Huh? Don't you want to disengage? Yes. Okay then. Do it your way, whatever. Let's keep going down because we don't want to be too high. Whoops. I did not mean to click on that. Let's continue on. Flaps 3. A little too high, definitely. I want to go lower here. We're just going to deal with the auto thrust. Let's not mind the ECAM. I don't understand why I can't disengage it. Okay. Fighting sits not wins here. You're down. Auto brakes. We can go low on that. 2,500 feet. I think we might want to use some. We still have speed brakes. Holy crap. Flaps full. From there, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the landing. We're improvising a little bit here. Ah, there we go. We finally were able to disengage the auto throttle. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to descend a little bit more here. We're going to gain some speed, but if we're lower on altitude, I feel like the spoilers are going to do a better job once we raise up the nose. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. Altitude is fine. Let's make sure we're ready for landing. Let's arm the speed brakes here. Okay, speed brakes are armed. Flaps are full. Landing gear is down. Throttle is idled, of course, but we're gonna add some thrust here. Right, the improvisation that we did was fair, decent. A little bit low here, which is totally fine. Landing inhibit. Now all of the ECAM messages should be suppressed for landing. Nice. Okay, we don't need the terrain radar anymore. Okay, time for landing. Let's make sure we don't add too much thrust though. 500 feet. I just really like checking the wing views during landing, although it's not a good habit because I'm supposed to be paying attention to the approach. A little bit too low on the speed there. I'm gonna race it up a little bit. Nose down to compensate for that power increase. Beautiful. 100 feet over the threshold, a little bit too high in my opinion. That's fine. Expedite.
20. Retard. Check.
And a little bit of a float there, butter. Nice. Reversers are coming out. Nose down. Whoops. There we go. 80 knots. Nice. Very, very nice. We just about made it. 60 knots. Nice landing. Thank you. The real hats. Thank you for that landing compliment. We're gonna expedite at the end of the runway. Auto brakes off. I can't. I literally. Okay. Strobe lights are coming off. You butter landing. Let's go. I feel the same way. Thank you. Alright. Nice. Butter landing. Flight directors can come off. Now we're going to use manual braking, and we are going to turn to the left and taxi over to the ramps. Welcome to Palm Springs International Airport. Flaps are coming up. Nice. I don't know if it's just me, but these taxi lights are super dim. They should definitely be higher brightness. I usually would prefer it like as a higher brightness. Okay, APU master switch on. Let's taxi over to the ramp. And the sim didn't crash today, so that's awesome. Now we can do some more X-Plane streams. I'm planning on buying the Flight Factor 757 for Black Friday maybe. So, good stream, enjoyed a lot. Keep up the good work. Got to go, and thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming along and chatting with us. You have a nice evening. Alright, throttle up, and let's continue to taxi to the ramp. Oops. Yep. Let's continue. And we definitely can turn on the APU now. I forgot about that for a second. Okay, flap open, APU start. Nice. Oh, I thought those were freaking flight announcements. Let's go. Let's continue to taxi. This is a very, very slow taxi process, but we want to keep it realistic and not freaking, I don't know, Southwest taxi. That's not realistic. That's not fun. Well, it's fun, but it's not realistic. Nice. We've got APU available. That's set. And once we turn off the engines, APU will serve as our power source. So, let's continue on, and we are almost at the passenger terminal. So, that is very nice. Very, very, very good stream. At least in my case, I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. There we go. We're coming up on the ramp now. There's the auto gate, and Thank God it's actually working. A little bit too fast there. Hit the brakes for a second. Alright, I think that speed is decent. Maybe a little bit fast, but that is fine. Hello, Autogate, are you gonna work today? Oh, we're gonna have to do it ourselves then. Right on. Nailed it. Engine 1 and 2 off. Welcome to Palm Springs. Alright, and let's get those taxi lights off, obviously. Okay. Strobes are off. Wing lights, we can turn those off. Nav and logo, beacon lights can go off. Okay. The fuel pumps can also go off. We're going to check out some landing replays in a few to end the stream. Nice. Very, very, very nice. And that is it for today's stream. I think we can just shut down the APU right now and turn off the batteries. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And now we're going to check out some replays and get that landing replay music rolling. Hold on. Let's see, there it is. Alright, 1 hour 46 minutes, not bad. Okay. First, check out some wing views. Okay. Maybe let's fast forward it a little bit there. Alright, that's fine. Let's fast forward to the landing part. There we go. About 200 feet there. Nice. For a visual, I think we did very well, and I gotta remember to go visual on those turns, on the final turns, because we went very, very low. All right. Nice. Let's check out runway view as well. Of course. Oh my gosh, that was super smooth. That was very, very nice. Check out tower view. Nice. Let's check out the first class passenger seat. A little bit rough there, a little bit of a rough turn there before landing. Nice. Buttered that. Very proud of that landing. And one more view. Obviously we already saw the cockpit view, so just check out the nose view. See the threshold of runway 31 left coming up here.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10.
Nice. Very, very, very good. Proud of that landing for the first F-plane stream in a while. And we are done with today's stream. today's stream. I hope you guys liked the flight. Obviously, it was very, very fun to stream, and I really hope, and I'm very, very looking forward to seeing you guys coming along for the next stream. So thank you all so much for watching. Everyone have an awesome evening. Bye bye.